What is up, Alex? It's Guys here, and we are back again with the fourth and the final episode in the How to Wholesale series. You've done all the hard work, you found a deal, you found a buyer, you've assigned the contract, and now all that is left is to handle title and closing. Hold up, isn't that pretty cut and dry? Why make a video about it? Isn't it like closing on any ordinary real estate deal? That's what you think, but you'd be wrong. Wholesaling is different from any other real estate transaction, so closing is going to be different too. How so, you ask? Good question. Well, a lot of title companies and escrow officers are only familiar with traditional real estate transactions. Wholesale and real estate deals may be foreign to them, so you can expect them to stumble over a thing or two, maybe even throw you under the bus and cause some delay on your closing, or God forbid, I've even seen the entire deal blow up because a closing went wrong. So today, I have some tips to help everything go smooth for you. You're in the red zone, you just gotta walk it over in the end zone. Sports. But wait, I need you to do something before we go any further. Go ahead, do what you do best, and tap that little like button. It'll help the YouTube algorithm and get this video out to more wholesalers just like you. Okay, now let's dive in and get after it. The first thing you need to do is make sure to explain the nature of the transaction to the title company. Tell them who the seller is and who the end buyer is. The more they understand the situation, the better they will be able to do their job to assist all parties involved. You need to request that the title company include you in all communication with the buyer and with the seller. The last thing you want is the title company accidentally telling the seller that you're not the end buyer, and you don't want the title company accidentally telling the end buyer all the sensitive information from the contract that you have with the seller. You're not being shady, but because wholesaling is not well known to the general public, the buyer and the seller may feel uneasy about it. So they're on a need-to-know basis. The second piece of advice I have for you today is to check in with the title company often, and I mean often, even daily. I know you feel like what you may be doing is annoying, but if you do it in a way that is helpful, it will be well received. Check in and make sure that they have what they need. Does the seller need to submit any more information? Does the end buyer need to get a survey per their lender? Do HOA docs need to be acquired? Have they ordered all of these things? How can you help? Do you need to reach out to any of the parties and assist with getting anything signed? All this can make or break a deal. It might seem like micromanaging, but in the beginning, you need to make sure that everything runs smooth. After you get a few deals under your belt and you find a title company that works well with wholesalers, you won't need to do this as much. Once it gets to title, it may be a little bit out of your hands, but you still need to control the transaction. Stay on top of them. And like I said, don't be annoying, but try to assist and work together with them as a team to push this transaction through on time and without any issues. The last thing I need to say about all of this is that you need to stay on top of communication with every single party involved. A lot of things can slip through the cracks. You want to make sure everything is going according to plan. Your plan. There are a lot of things that can go wrong with the title company. Buyers want to back out, sellers decide they don't want to sell anymore, title company doesn't have everything that they need to in time. It is your job to juggle all the parties and be a strong, impregnable force that pushes this deal all the way through closing and funding. You need to make your money, and if everything goes smooth, then all parties are happy. So now the story is complete. You finally have closure. You are 100% prepared to go out there and start wholesaling like a seasoned vet. Like I said 3 videos ago, this is the easiest way to get started in real estate and start making money right away. Depending on what market you're in, it can be quite competitive, but all ships rise with the tide. So get out there and go start finding some deals. Take them down and build up some real capital so you can start investing in all these deals that you're finding. That's where the real wealth happens. That's where you'll reach that financial freedom that you are striving for. And guess what, my friend? That's what our next series is all about. We're going to break down exactly how you can take down deals and keep them for yourself. Build an empire that'll provide wealth for generations and generations of your family to come. But that's for next week. Until then, I'd like to know how excited you are to wholesale. Scale of 1 to 10. Let me know in the comments below. And if you have a question, drop that below too. I promise to personally respond to every single comment that we get. Thanks again for watching today. Do not forget to subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in next week's video.